All right, let's just look at a 100-year chart of the price of gold. And this is adjusted for inflation, by the way. It's close to 100 years. So if you look at 1915, it would probably be around $450 an ounce. But if you want to look at the nominal price, it was $20 an ounce. It was fixed at that time. And you have to remember, in 1933 now, it was $35 an ounce. Adjusted for inflation today, roughly $600 an ounce. So if you just look at where it went, so if you want to look at just the nominal price, right? Nominal price, $35 an ounce or $600 an ounce, real price. And then all the way like to today, or if you want to go back to 2 years ago, the top was 1911. Today, it's roughly around $1,200 an ounce. Okay? So if you want to look at the nominal price, 1933, where FDR took us off the gold standard, devalued the currency, $35 an ounce to $1,200 an ounce today. Okay, now I want to go to the price of Bitcoin, right? So earlier this year, like in March, right? If you could zoom in, I could see this, but it's like $34 a Bitcoin, right? So, like I told you, FDR, when he revalued the currency for gold, it went from $20 an ounce to $35 an ounce. And then for Bitcoin in one freaking year, let's just look at this chart. It, oh man, it just went away. But what I'm trying to get at is it went to, I don't know, like 1200, close to the price of gold. I mean, this chart is saying like 1137. So it basically went to where the price of gold is right now in 1 year. And for gold, it took how many years to get to that range? It took roughly 80 years. Okay? And my point is that I've analyzed markets for the past 2 years. I've learned the hard way. And when this Bitcoin thing came about, the price action, especially from what happened in late fall this year, it must have been early November, where it went from 200 to where the price of gold was at. It actually superseded the price of gold. I knew that this thing would have a severe correction. I just knew in the back of my mind, yeah, it could go really high right now. And I'm not going to get into this. But if I had a way to short the price of Bitcoin, I would have shorted the price of Bitcoin. So what my point is that if markets move up in a straight line, that should be a red flag for me. I don't know what's a red flag for you, but for me, it's definitely a red flag. And in addition to that, Bitcoin really has no intrinsic value. You can't go to your superstore, or you can't go to your store. I can't go to Whole Foods. I can't buy my food, organic food, in Bitcoins. I can't go to my favorite pizza restaurant and buy my pizza with Bitcoin. Some of them actually in the Chicagoland area do that. But most places I go where I get deep dish pizza, no way, Jose. So what I'm trying to tell you guys is that when you see spectacular moves like that, that should raise concern for you. I mean, maybe it won't, but the way that I'm looking at Bitcoin, just something tells me that it's probably going to trade at the range of $35 an ounce roughly to $200 an ounce, where you saw these huge moves, right? Over here, it was like $34 an ounce, and then you saw it go up to like $100, like $200 in April, right? This is the Cyprus situation. And then you have to remember, Max Kaiser also touted this on the Alex Jones show. So you probably had some speculative volume on that, and also what was going on in Cyprus. And in addition to here, November, you had a lot of Chinese documentaries published, and in addition, Kaiser went on BBC, and then spike like this, super spike. In my eyes, that's a red flag. But anyways, guys, that's just something to note. So whenever you look at markets, you see a lot of guys getting cocky as well. I analyze Max Kaiser's emotions, and based on Kaiser's emotions, what ended up happening? Well, guess what? He was really, really cocky. He was really, really giddy on the price of Bitcoins. And that's why whenever you see cocky individuals, whenever you see a lot of cockiness going around, a lot of people being rude up front, saying that you don't know anything that you're talking about, making nasty comments, When you see that, that, in my opinion, is a red flag. Just like when Peter Schiff and a lot of us in 2011, we were cocky, right? That should have been a red flag. I did not realize it at the time. I learned the hard way, and going forward, I'm just trying to trying to analyze markets in a different sort of fashion. Just even use technical analysis, study their emotions. People ask, why do I get people of different backgrounds on here? Some people say, why do you get person X? The reason is study emotions. And those are my thoughts, guys. Leave your comments below, and I'll talk to you more this coming winter break. And anyways, talk to you guys later. Bye.